Hello brothers and sisters. In my last video that I made a minute ago, I said how I wanted to make another video with scriptures that I had been meditating on to also go into and explain why I haven't been as active on this channel, but have been more active on my other channel where I talk about faith and how crucial that is now, for the bride of Christ. And so the scriptures that I want to look at are in 1 Corinthians, and I am going to look at verse 2 and verse 8. Okay? It says in verse 2, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 2, "If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing." And then down to verse 8 it says, "Love never fails." And then it says, and this part is important, "But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away." And I'm going to reread the parts that I had been meditating on, which is really good explanation for why I'm talking about faith now and about growth in the Lord. It says, "Where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away." That part is what I was looking at. Is that, there's a season for prophesying. There's a season for sharing, like insight on certain things that are to come, but at the same time they are to pass. Those prophecies will cease. That knowledge will pass away. But you know what will never pass away? Your relationship with God, and also the fact that what we do down here translates to what we experience in the eternal realm and what we will be doing forever and ever. That's what won't pass away. Our kingdom rolls. And so now is the time of preparation as far as your one-on-one time with God, not stopping to watch for him like we were commanded to do, but by no means are we to stop growing with him personally. So that's why I'm talking more about faith. And also in that chapter of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 is one of my favorite chapters ever. And it's talking about love, It talks about love and faith. It says there's faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. I believe that's what it said in the last verse. Well, my new channel called Soar in the Faith, I talk about I made a few notes on faith and love and how they're like a vehicle. It's faith is the vehicle itself, but love is the fuel. And how without love, you have no fuel to move that vehicle. You have a vehicle, but you can't use it because you don't have love. And vice versa, you can have the fuel, but without a vehicle, what are you going to put the fuel into? You can have the love, but if you don't operate by the faith that was revealed to us in Christ Jesus, then you can't move effectively. And so I say faith and love work together like a car. It's you need faith to operate in the love of God that was revealed to us, that we pour out onto others. And you need, you need faith to be able to operate in the love of God, and you need love to be able to walk in the faith. It works together. Faith and love hold hands. And so that is why I've been talking more on my other channel than on this one. But I am still very much excited to see the Lord. So in the meantime, I'm sharing now about things that will not pass away. Love will not pass away. The product of our faith will not pass away. How close we are with God, and that depends on how far we go with him by our free will. How much do we want to surrender and obey? That where that ends us up in the kingdom will never pass away because we have eternal roles. And so that is why I'm speaking less on the prophecy and more on the growth. God bless you guys. And I encourage you to keep pursuing your relationship with God. And that is all. Bye-bye.